One of the Imams that I read about, one of the Imams that I studied about, Imaam Shawkaani. Imaam Shawkaani from Yemen. Read about his biography, man, when I was locked up in the feds. Read about it, his trials, his tribulations, fighting against the Shiite and all that, the Khalifas, and not, you know what I'm saying, not selling out for the money. You got some scholars for dollars. You got some scholars for dollars, they sell it out for dollars. How do we know? Because they're not locked up. You a scholar for dollars, you ain't locked up. You ain't speaking up against whatever. You ain't speaking up against that. You ain't being locked up because of that. You a scholar for dollars. Hey man, shake whoopty whoop. Hey, shake whoopty whoop. Shake whoopty whoop. Is they locked up? They ain't locked up? Why they ain't locked up? They ain't talking against the whoopty whoop? Oh, they still, you know what I'm saying, doing it every routine? Scholar for dollar. But again, Imaam Shawkaani, he was one that did not sell out. He didn't sell out. Salaf, Al-Hadith, all of that. But one of the things that I learned from reading that book, one of the things that was profound, but it goes to the education. One of the things that Imaam Shawkaani emphasized, gaining knowledge. Right? And gaining knowledge means to memorize the knowledge. You want to memorize the knowledge. You want to memorize the wisdom of that knowledge. Right? You want to gain that knowledge. You want to memorize that knowledge. Right? You want to implement the knowledge. Right? You want to gain the knowledge. You want to memorize the knowledge, right? And then you want to do what? You want to implement the knowledge, right? We don't just stop with gaining the knowledge, memorizing the knowledge, being a parent of the knowledge. We're not parents. We want to implement the knowledge. I want to drive this home. The reason why we're learning is to try to implement what it is that we know. We want to implement that knowledge. We ain't just over here just to learn and, oh, it sounded good. But how many people was there and how many people came and who was there? What type of food did you eat? Or, oh, was it that we ain't here for that. If you're here for that, you're here for the wrong reason.